and Adaptive Programming Director for the Ocean County YMCA. Uh, I oversee 4 different adaptive fitness programs here. We have our Swimming on the Spectrum, which is our ABA-inspired swim program and water safety program. Each kid is individually um, evaluated the first day that they come to the pool. And then a lesson plan is built around that individual child's needs. So we find a baseline and then we work on water safety skills, back floating, climbing in and out of the pool, learning how to blow bubbles, and rolling over. And then once we master those, then we move on to actual like swimming instruction and stroke and things like that. We also have our Swimming Without Limits program, which is designed for those with other intellectual and developmental disabilities, as well as physical disabilities. So, for example, we have a woman who has had 2 strokes, an adult. That is just kind of getting back into the pool. So it's kind of like an aquatic therapy program. We also have our Fitness on the Spectrum and Fitness Without Limits. Again, very similar to the idea. Fitness on the Spectrum is our ABA-inspired fitness program. I have 2 personal trainers that have a autism fitness certification, as well as myself and my 3 other swim instructors also have the autism fitness certification. We have a work-based learning program here as well called YWorks. We work with students from Brick Township High School and Point Pleasant Borough High School. They come in and work in different areas of maintenance, childcare. We have greeters, and then we also have a little coffee shop that we run. It's a Keurig, so something very small, and they make protein balls as well here. So everything is sold for $1 or a donation for $1. And it just gives them a chance to interact with our members and have a chance to kind of handle money and understand basic transactions and things like that, where hopefully they'll be able to then use that and move on to somewhere else. And then same with our maintenance. So they get to learn outside, they get to do painting, gardening, landscaping stuff. And then inside they focus on also painting and just kind of regular janitorial work. Um, And then we also have a high school fitness program that we run. And within that, we have Toms River High School, we have Manchester Township High School, we have Point Pleasant Borough High School, we have Brick Township High School, we have Central Regional High School, and then we also have Central Regional Middle School that come in. And that program is designed to focus on the 18 to 21-year-old students to ensure that they are getting age appropriate fitness rather than the type of school gym class that they would get. So within that, they do swim or aqua fitness. They do that for 5 weeks, and then they move on to the fitness aspect where they will be working with a personal trainer and using the different equipment in the gym or a boot camp style class, focusing on functional fitness. And then we also have them do yoga for 5 weeks, and then it just rotates throughout the year. And the yoga is to help with mind, body, understanding breathing techniques, flexibility, and just being able to be calm and collected and understanding that it's okay to just sit and relax. And so these are all designed to help ensure that they are able to thrive in this type of environment, and then also help generalize some of those skills that we learn here into other aspects of their lives. My presentation isn't very long, I apologize. But if anyone has any
No,
questions about it, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have.
that was a lot of info. Thank you so much. Anybody have any questions for Daniel?
Daniel, how would
I
you make, I'm sorry, like how would you refer somebody to your programs?
So we have on our website, we have a new swimmer questionnaire that we have all of our students fill out, and it just gives us a background as to if they've had swim lessons before, can they blow bubbles, do they have any triggers or behaviors we should be aware of, especially when dealing with a pool and new environments. We do have doors that are near the pool, so if a child is an eloper, we have to make sure that I know about those things ahead of
Yes.
time, mainly for safety and things like that. Um, we don't really do any marketing for this program at the moment. I have about 130 students on a wait list currently to get
Understood.
into this swim program and the fitness program. So mainly different, most of the people that have come to my program have been through Facebook, like the autism pages on Facebook. People are
Mhm.
asking questions about, hey, where can we do swim? And then the YMCA and my name is kind of thrown out there. So I have people from there. I've had physical therapists, different ABA therapists refer me. I've had people from CHOP, from Children's Specialized, different ABA companies and different schools. And then they could always just go on, if they type in autism swimming Ocean County, our website is the first one that will pop up.
Awesome. Thank you.
So,
And Daniel, what's the payment for like say the autism swim program?
So we do bundles of 4. So non-members, it is $120 for a bundle of 4. And the way it's done is, if, for example, ideally it would be 4 weeks in a row. But knowing the population that we work with, sometimes things come up and they can't always get there. So they're not ever going to lose a lesson. So when they are here, a lesson is redeemed, and then that is when we get and then they do their lesson. If they can't be here for a week, then they still have 3 lessons remaining, because we want to make sure that they always are able to continue. We also do accept DDD as well for some of the older kids, and I know OPC has helped out some of their students as well to pay for some lessons. We also have Y Cares, which is a scholarship fund through our YMCA. So if families can afford it, then they could always apply for that, and that can go towards just the program for swimming. They can also do it for a general membership if they want, and also for like personal training and even summer camp as well. Um, the parents would have to basically submit financials. But the main key that I can say with that is there also is a letter that we have the parents write. And if they focus on like the real safety aspect of why they need this, it's a much better chance that they would get approved. And we can, I think, approve up to like 70% off or something on like some of the programs.
Okay.
But that again would come from like our executive director and our finance people.
Mm-hmm. That's good information to know, especially for the youth and families that we're working with. And just another question, just delving deeper into kind of how the swim and fitness programs run. Are they like one-on-one with the individual, or is it more of a group setting?
For swim right now, it's all one-on-one. Private instruction. And once you're on the schedule, the best part about it is it doesn't change. A lot of times swim lessons, you have different times, like different sessions when swim lessons will happen. But with our program, once you're on the schedule, you're on that schedule until we've either mastered all of our goals, or if for some reason your schedule needs to change, which is nice. So we have that consistency. Um, and then, yeah, so. We
Great.
also, I did forget one event that we actually have. One Sunday a month, and it's actually coming up on this Sunday, the 11th, is our autism friendly swim hour. And basically, it is an after hours program. So the entire YMCA is closed. We just have the ability to have them access the pool area. We take out a few of the lane lines, so it becomes a much larger kind of swimming pool. And it's encouraged that families come, siblings, and it's a chance for families to come swim. It's not a swim lesson, but just an open swim. Parents can meet other parents. Kids can meet other kids. Siblings have a chance to meet other siblings that are in very similar situations. Um, and we've had almost every time we've had all new people show up to this event. So it's now been going on since November of 2021, and we have it every month. And those are all on our website as well. And then they can sign up for those. So
Great. So, sign up is required for the
yeah,
once a month free swim. Okay.
yeah. And for example, like we have basically like 60 spots available. Um, if for some reason it is completely full and someone is still interested, they would always be able to just email or call and see if they can still come, because it is a free event. People sign up like, a month in advance, and then it comes to that day and then they're like, oh, we have something going on or we're not feeling well, so people don't show up. So everyone will always be, no one will be turned away. So I can say that. So, and we have 5 lifeguards on duty at all times during that event. I have 1 or 2 in the water, and then I have 3 on the pool deck, and then 1 in the stand as well. So safety aspect is not an issue. And it's no music or anything, so it's also very sensory friendly. And then we provide like fruit and water and snacks and things like that for them. So
That's great. Such a great opportunity for them to build up those supports in the community.
yeah, thank you.
Any any other questions for Daniel and for the YMCA? Well, thank you so much. I am definitely gonna send all of this info as well as the recording to our care manager. So I'll have the links to the website and the signups in there.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right. I'm gonna head off now if that's okay.
Yeah, totally. Thank
Okay,
you.
sorry, I just have to. Thank you.
All right, we'll move to Ashley from Iron Recovery and Wellness. If you want to share some new things going on there for youth with substance use needs.
Good morning, everybody. So I am Ashley. I'm from Iron Recovery. We essentially are in downtown Toms River at 226 Main Street. We took over the building that Seashore Family Services used to be in. We did used to also have a location on Beaverson Boulevard in Brick Township. However, we no longer have our Brick location, and we are just operating out of Toms River. We are currently licensed to offer intensive outpatient and outpatient services to both adults and adolescents in Ocean County. We are servicing individuals who have substance abuse issues and or co-occurring issues. We do have a doctor on staff. As part of our program, we currently have everybody submitting weekly for urine screens, and everybody needs to complete a psychiatric evaluation before successful completion of our program upon discharge. So we are very much, boots on the ground, new out here to get our license here in Toms River. We are still putting together our brochures and kind of all those like marketing pieces. However, we do have a referral form that I've started to share with some of the community providers and the schools. I will make sure that I share that with Caitlin at the end of the meeting so that that can be sent out to everybody. And also, just so everybody knows, we are a Medicaid facility, so it is a little bit easier for us to access those, those DCP&P clients, families that have parents that are dealing with law enforcement, or people who don't have insurance at all. Unfortunately, unlike Daniel, my presentation isn't so long either, but if anybody has any questions.
No worries. For the IOP program, I know you're kind of just starting to build it up, trying to get individuals enrolled. Like, what would the breakdown of that look like? If you know, would it be 3 times a week? Would it include groups?
So currently we have 2 youths enrolled in the program and actively attending. To have groups, we need 3 youths. We do have some intakes coming in. We're just, kind of waiting to get them. However, once we have a stable 3 youths, we will be able to offer groups. So it will be almost like a traditional program. So if somebody is in IOP, it would be 3 times a week with 1 individual session. And then if somebody was in OP, it would be based upon that client, it could look like one individual session, one group. It could be one individual session, two groups. And also if we're a step down program for some students who have been going through the programs in schools, they're really just doing individual appointments. Also, our counselors, as opposed to some of the school counselors I've been finding, our counselors are LCADC licensed, so they're specifically drug trained. Also for the youths, we are specifically conducting urine screens with THC in them so that we can understand the levels for youths, being that they are still under 18 and it is not legal for them to purchase in the state of New Jersey.
Good, great. Anyone else have any questions for Ashley and Iron Recovery? Well, this is definitely needed in Ocean County, this service, and it is right by our office, right by Tommy Boy's Cafe, if anyone needed a landmark. So definitely looking forward to collaborating in the future. I do actually have the referral form, so no need for you to
Awesome.
send it. It's already up in SharePoint, everybody, and I will resend that out just so everyone has it in their email as well. So they could send you over some referrals.
Thank you so much, Caitlin.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.